Why did I say pop? You don't have to pop.
Okay, you ready?
When you start saying, we have a guest today.
Today is day 4, and this evening we have a guest. We're going to talk about the lifestyle of a chicken, or the life cycle of a chicken, and who better to assist with that than Louise herself. Louise is a full-grown chicken. She is a year-old now, and she lays. She does not have a friend anymore, but we're going to talk about the life cycle of a chicken. Oh, it's disconnected. Okay. Tony, come here. The life cycle of a chicken. This is insert what came first, the chicken or the egg joke here.
No.
For the purposes of our demonstration, we're going to start with the eggs.
It starts on our adventure first
with the egg. There you go. And with the eggs, inside of them grows the embryo. Where's the embryo, Tony? Where's the embryo?
In the egg.
Inside of the egg. And then the embryo grows to a hatchling, which is a baby chick.
So happy to be out.
And then the baby chick, or the hatchling, grows into a
Chicken.
baby chick.
Baby chick.
And the
And
baby
then
chick,
grows into an adult chicken, which is known as a hen.
which a female would be known as a hen, and a male would be known as a rooster.
All over again. Life cycle.
Do not leave her on there.
I know. And then it starts.
And since tomorrow we're going,
over.
it does, it starts all over. And since tomorrow we're going to be candling, tomorrow evening it's going to be a little bit of a late video because we'll be candling the eggs. I thought I would talk to you guys about what's going on inside those little eggs in the last 4 days.
And as you know, we already know this person likes to
Miss Smokey Joe's interested in Louise right now.
He's like,
On day
chicken.
1,
Smart.
when the eggs are laid on day 1, the cells are already specializing. Muscle and nerve and digestive cells appear, but none of them are working yet. Blood vessels begin to form, but no blood can pass through them yet. The eye is starting to form, and the embryo will be about 3 millimeters long by the end of the first day. On day 2, things happen quickly. At 25 hours old, the heart begins to form. At 33 hours, the ears begin to form, and at 42 hours, the heart begins to beat and send blood through the vessels that connect the yolk, which is the source of the chicken's nutrients, to the embryo's developing organs. At the same time, other specialized cells continue to divide and grow, and the different parts of the chicken develop at the same time. The blood vessels and the blood develop at the same time, and you might think that you need one to do the other, but they both develop at the same time, and when both are ready, they work together to pump the blood. And the brain is needed to make organs and systems run, but the brain, the eyes, the digestive systems, they all develop at the same time, and when they're ready, they all begin to work together. And on day 3, there's a distinguishable head and tail, as well as the buds that become the wings and the legs. Specialized cells begin to form tissues, which will become the tongue, the liver, the kidneys, and the lungs. To supply all of these with nutrients, they need more blood vessels, and more blood and vessels are formed. Today is day 4, so our little chicks in the eggs are beginning to get toes. At this point, most of the chick's body parts are present, but most of the organs still too small and simple to function. The chick is so tiny that its heart is only a fraction of an inch from its eye, and it still has lots of growing to do. Chicken's tiny body has separated from the yolk, and the embryo still relies on the yolk for nutrients, but now it also rests upon the yolk, kind of like a comfy beanbag chair.
Mommy, can I check the nest?
Can you check the nest?
Okay,
Tony wants to look for Louise's eggs.
Nope.
But that's all we have for today. And tomorrow I'll give the readings tonight for humidity and temperature, as well as tomorrow for humidity and temperature. And at some point in the evening, when it's dark enough to do so, we'll start candling the eggs. Now I may do an afternoon video that talks about, again, working with animals. That would be the dogs. That I will try and do a short video on what candling entails. If we have time in the afternoon, we'll be able to do that. But if not, we'll do that right before we candle the eggs, because when you start candling them, you want to get all of them done within no more than 30 minutes, because if you spend too much time out of the incubator, the little guys will get too cold and they'll dry out.
Here we have our
tiny demon, the stalking his prey. But that's all for today. Everybody say bye, Louise. Oh,